What is going on, crypto investors? My name is Nicholas Merton here at Data Dash, and today is July 16th of 2017, and the sell-off continues in cryptos, guys. First off, I want to primarily focus on Bitcoin, but we're going to talk about the entire market sell-off. There is a lot of selling going on right now. So, first off, over the past few hours, we have seen a attempt at getting back over the 100-day and finding support, but it got rejected, guys. Bitcoin got shot down and has been printing lower prices with some heavy volume. The volume is what I really want to emphasize here, guys, and I'm going to show you on the hourly. But before I show you on the hourly to prove to you how much volume we're getting, a lot of you might say, like, well, the volume isn't as high as the previous day. We had almost 42,000 in volume on July 14th. And on July 15th, we only had 27,000 volume. Guys, we're only at 9:28 a.m. on the East Coast. Think about that. We are getting some serious sell-side action here. There is a lot of whales dumping Bitcoin, and it has become apparently clear on the hourly, which I'm going to show you guys right now, that the sell side is coming in. Now, we've got a decent little rebound. I'll be fair. We've gotten some decent volume here on the buy side, kind of pushing up the price here. So a lot of big buyers coming in and pushing up the price. However, the past 4 hours, we had a consistent well over 3,000 Bitcoin being sold each and every hour. Now, of course, as always, there's buyers to be meeting that. However, usually when you see the price move down and there's heavy volume, that means that the large investors are selling. And the same here with the buying. Wherever the large volume's coming in, the price action will move. So, anyways, guys, we are just seeing massive volume and definitely some FUD going on in Bitcoin. Now, for those of you who are new in cryptocurrencies, FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And it's all being tied with the SegWit update. Whether it is real, whether it is actually going to have a risk of causing damage to Bitcoin, whatever it may be, this is the catalyst, guys. SegWit is acting as a catalyst for a 50% pullback in Bitcoin, in my honest opinion. And I honestly don't doubt that we are going to see a pullback to the 200-day around 1,500. Guys, it is setting up perfectly on a technical standpoint. 3,000 to 1,500 providing a 50% pullback would be absolutely awesome. It would make perfect sense after such a great run-up. And I think after the SegWit update, we're going to get a massive rebound on the 200-day, because I don't think there's really going to be any problems with it, guys. We've seen SegWit being used with other cryptocurrencies before. If I'm correct, I think it happened with Litecoin. And I don't see it being an issue. That being said, Bitcoin is a multi-billion-dollar market, and that calls for a decent amount of fear with it. And I can understand why some investors who are large-scale investors would be worried about it. So, anyways, as I was stating, guys, Bitcoin's made a little bit of a rebound in the past few hours, but I'm really confident that this is just going to keep on printing lower for the daily. And why is that? Well, the volume is picking up, and I think the price action to the downside is going to pick up as well. As we can see here on the buy wall, there is really no serious buy walls until we get to 1,800. And the volume, if it continues as it is, that is pretty much guaranteed. It's pretty much guaranteed at this point that it's going to print lower numbers unless we get some big buyers coming in on the buy wall. So, if it can break past 1,800, like I said, I'm getting to a more and more confident phase where I think 1,500 is going to be our support level and where we should get in on Bitcoin. So, now that we've looked at Bitcoin, now we know where that's going, I want to take a second to look at the entire cryptocurrency market in general and altcoins and the market cap valuation. Guys, we are getting ripped apart in the sense of market cap valuation, and that's good because we're getting a lot of cheap discounts on Bitcoin and altcoins. One real quick thing I wanted to cover, though, the reason why I have it up is Chaincoin seems to be the only exception in this market. Now, it's not making up a huge part of the market. However, this coin has been resilient and is now building a steady uptrend after its recent crazy uptrend to $100 million in market valuation due to a lot of the technology tied with it. I'm going to do an analysis on this because a lot of people have been talking about Chaincoin and are interested in it. I'm going to do a full analysis whether or not you should add it to your portfolio, whatnot. I just want to make sure I have a fundamental amount of research behind it to talk about it. So let's go ahead and look at the entire cryptocurrency market, guys. As you can see, just an absolute tearing against this market. We have broken down against what was possible support for the entire market capitalization market, which is $68 billion. And it's just continuing to sell off, guys. If we see here, the pace is picking up. Just on July 13th, less than 2 days ago in technical time, we were at around $90 billion in valuation. $90 billion. And we are now down to $60 billion. That's a 33% pullback, guys. Serious sell side action. And if we go down here to specifically altcoins, excluding Bitcoin, we can even see more pressure to sell, guys. It is just an absolute dip. Within the past few hours, we've gone from 36 billion to almost 30 billion. And just think, a few days ago, we were at $70 billion of valuation. Now we're down to 32. Actually, no, sorry, 30 billion. That's more than a 50% haircut in altcoins, guys. That is some cheap prices we can get in. So this is definitely good for those who are looking to get some of their favorite altcoins at cheap prices. I know some of the larger altcoins are down 50%. I know Dash is down 50%. I know Litecoin is breaking down below its 50-day, and it's looking like it's going to go to its 100 or 200-day. Huge cheap opportunities to get into cryptocurrencies for the long term and add to your positions. So, real quickly, before I close off this, I want to look at two of the big dogs. I want to look at Ethereum, and I want to look at Litecoin. We go here. I'm going to actually go look at this on the USD side. Ethereum down almost 22%. It was down 25% a few minutes ago. Guys, Ethereum is approaching what I called for. I was calling for a bounce off the $100 level. And that's a big even. And look, we have the support level right here. This is what's going to hold it up. And we've got the indicator to help it, which is the 200-day. The sell-off looks like it might be finishing. However, we have gone from $420 to $144, guys. That is incredible. But we still have a little bit of sell action to go, in my opinion. And as the volume picks up and as Bitcoin continues to pull back, I think Ethereum at $100 could be a good buy point. So you guys do with that as you will. If you want to add that to your portfolio and add a little bit to your position, possibly for those of you who are long Ethereum, that could be a good buy point. So we're getting some really cheap prices, guys. Next up, I want to take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin had a little decent rebound here. However, it looks like we are not going to find support here at the 50-day. However, we have seen it where the wicks goes under and it closes at the end of the day above the 50-day, which could be the best case scenario for it. However, I think we're going to get a pullback to the 50-day, or sorry, the 100-day, to be fair, around $30. If we get a serious bloodbath and altcoins lose a lot of confidence, it would be around $20 in my opinion, but I just don't really see that happening with Litecoin. I think Litecoin is one of the more prominent hedging tools that people are using right now because the downside is a lot less than what Bitcoin is producing. So, well, not a lot less, but definitely a little bit less in the sense of being able to get a high return off Litecoin, because Litecoin has been holding steady on the 50-day. So, anyways, guys, that's pretty much it on the video. As we continue to see a sell-off in cryptocurrencies, we are going to continue to do analysis on it, guys. I'll keep you guys up to date. And as we see Bitcoin dominance rising up, we got to start talking about some cheap altcoins to get into. And I'm going to give you guys another list of altcoins that I'm interested in, as well as doing a video on Chaincoin. I think that's something I want to do. So anyways, if you guys got a video you want me guys to cover, please leave a comment below. What do you guys think about the sell-off in cryptocurrencies? What do you think Bitcoin's going to? What do you think are the best altcoins to get into? I want to hear you guys' opinions. So leave a comment below if you get the chance. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all in the next video, and take care.